Hello everyone, welcome to our channel V1 Education. In previous class we discussed about arithmetic operators plus, minus, into and divide. So if you missed that class, I given link in description, you can check that one. Today our topic is about fractions. Fractions. So first, what is the meaning of fraction? Fraction means simply we'll say part of a whole. Part of a whole will say. Simply will say. So first we'll say how it is a part of a whole. We'll see. First we'll understand that one. Then we'll go to types of fractions. Suppose I'm taking a pizza. I'm taking a pizza. So I want to share this pizza to two of my students. How will you share means simply you have to divide by 2. Then both will get half of the pizza. Nothing but this is a 1 by 2 part and this is a 1 by 2 part they will get. In second case, what I'm doing? Again I am taking one more pizza. Now this I want to share this one to 3 of my students. Okay? Then now simply I have to divide by 3. Then each student will get 1 by 3rd of the pizza. Right? 1 by 3rd they will get each. Nothing but like this they will get. Right? Now in third case what I am doing? Taking one more pizza, dividing into 4 equal parts. In this case, I want to share this one to 2 of my students in a different way. So what I am doing, I am sharing only one part to the first student. So nothing but total parts how many here? 4. So for the first student, I want to share only one part. Nothing but how much will get first person is 1 by 4th. Okay. Remaining pieces, how many are here? 1, 2, 3. So I want to share to the next student. Nothing but how much he will get? 3 by 4th of the pizza he will get. Okay. Now first we will understand what indicates here 1 and 4 or 3 and 4. We'll see here. So I am taking 1 by 4, 1 by 4th. Okay. So here see bottom one. This bottom one indicates a total number of equal parts. Nothing but actual size of the pizza. So nothing but indicates a total number of equal parts. Total number of equal parts. Nothing but indicates actual size of the pizza. This top one indicates number of sharing parts. Number of sharing parts. So even though I have 4, but I am sharing only 1 to the first student. Okay. In second case, I shared to the second student. How many pieces I shared here? 3. So that indicates number of sharing parts at the top and a total number of equal parts at the bottom. Nothing but this is the actual size and this is the sharing part. Okay. So in a mathematical form, what I am saying here, in a mathematical form, this bottom one I am considering as a actual size, right? So this one I am considering as the denominator. Okay, so I am indicating as the denominator and top one I am indicating as the numerator. Okay, nothing but what I am saying here, so fraction consisting of 2 parts, nothing but numerator and denominator. Nothing but denominator indicates what? Actual size. Actual size nothing but what it is a whole. It is a whole, nothing but total part, whole. And numerator indicates what? Part. Nothing but what we can say about fraction. Fraction nothing but a part of a whole. So part of a whole. That's why we will say fraction means part of a whole. Got it? So nothing but fraction consisting of numerator and denominator, and always the denominator should not equal to 0. If a denominator becomes 0 means we can't find anything, because 1 by 0 or something by 0, what indicates it is not to define. That's why denominator should not be 0. This is about what a fraction definition. So this one. Now we'll see types of fractions. Types of fractions. So first one is a proper fraction. Proper fraction. So what indicates proper fraction means if the numerator is less than the denominator. If the numerator is less than the denominator, that indicates a proper fraction. We'll take one example. Suppose I am taking a 3 by 5. 3 by 5 I am saying a proper fraction. We'll see with this condition. So what we said, numerator should be less than the denominator. Numerator is what is here? 3, and it is less than 5. Yes. Yes, 3 is less than 5. It's a proper fraction. Take one more example. 7 by 9. Yes, 7 is less than 9. It's a proper fraction. Like that we can take plenty of examples. And second one is about improper fraction. Improper fraction. The condition of the improper fraction is numerator should be greater than the denominator. Numerator should be greater than the denominator. Then we can say that is an improper fraction. We'll see some examples. 9 by 4. 9 by 4. We know this is numerator and denominator. We'll see here. Is the 9 is greater than 4? Yes. Yes. 9 is greater than 4. It is an improper fraction. I'm taking 10 by 3. Yes, sir. 10 is greater than 3. Greater than 3. So it's an improper fraction. Like that we can take some examples. Third one is about mixed fraction. Mixed fraction. So what says mixed fraction means the combination of a whole number and a proper fraction is known as a mixed fraction. So the combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. That is what the mixed fraction. We'll see some examples. Taking a whole number as 3 proper fraction. So nothing but the numerator should be less than the denominator. So I'm taking here what I took here 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 is a mixed fraction. Or 10 7 by 10. So 7 is less than 10, right? Yes, sir. So like that we can take examples for the mixed fraction. Here we have to know one more thing. So that is what the improper fractions we can convert into mixed fraction, and as well as the mixed fractions also we can convert into improper fractions. Okay, we'll see. First I will take an improper fraction, we'll convert to mixed one. Okay, so what I took here, suppose 9 by 4 I took here. 9 by 4 is the improper fraction. Now we'll convert this improper fraction to mixed fractions simply. So denominator is 4 is there. Okay, so first we have to divide. So we have to divide 9 with 4. 4 2's 8. Subtracting 9 minus 8 is 1. Okay. For how many days are multiplying here? 2 times. So what we get in the question is here 2. Nothing but 2. 4 2's are 8. And what is the remainder we got here? 1. So 1. 2 1 by 4. Nothing but 9 by 4. 4 2's are 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 by 4 we got right? Yes, sir. Now what we'll do? We'll take one mixed fraction. We'll convert into improper fraction. So we'll see here. I'm taking here 3. 3 by 5 is a mixed fraction. Now we will convert this mixed fraction to improper fractions. So for what did I do? First we had to multiply, then we had to add. Okay. Now see, 5 3 is 15. 15 plus 3 is 18. 18 by 5. Like that we can convert the mixed to improper to mixed fractions. Okay. Next one is about like fractions. Like fraction. Like fractions nothing but in the given fractions, if the denominators is same, those are called like fractions. Suppose I am taking here 3 by 5, 4 by 5, 6 by 5, 9 by 5, so on. Okay. If you check here, all the denominators are same, so these are called like fractions. Next one is unlike fractions. So for like fractions, the denominators are same. For unlike, the denominators are different. That's it. So you can take a 3 by 5, 7 by 8, 10 by 9, so on. If you check here in these given fractions, what we took here, the denominators are about 5, 8, 9, having different denominators. So these are called what? Unlike fractions. Next one is about equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction. So equivalent fraction means having different numerators and denominators represents same value. Nothing but same value of the fraction. What we took the fraction that having a same value. Nothing but even though having a different numerator and denominator, that indicates the same value. Suppose I am taking here 1 by 3 I am taking. For 1 by 3 I am taking the equivalent fractions as 3 by 9 or 4 by 12. Okay, we'll see how it is. First of all, what we said, having different numerators and denominators represent the same value. So I took the fraction as what here? 1 by 3. Now I said 3 by 9 and 4 by 12 also equivalent fractions, sir. How means, sir? So here we should cancel here. So it indicates 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9. 1 by 3 got right? Yes. This one with the 4 double. 4 1s are 4 3s are. So what it indicates, again 1 by 3 only. Nothing but even though having different numerators and denominators, those are representing the same value. So in a simple way we can do like this also. Suppose I am taking 2 by 5. Simply we had to multiply the same number to the numerator and the denominator. In other words, okay. So I am taking, suppose I am multiplying with 2. Okay, both numerator and denominator. 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10. Yes sir. 2 by 5 is equals to 4 by 10. How means it? Again if you cancel this 4 by 10 means again we get the 2 by 5 only. See, 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10. Nothing but again 2 by 5 we got. Okay, this is what equivalent fraction. Next one is next one is about the unit fraction. Is about the unit fraction. Nothing but if the numerator of the given fraction is 1, those are called unit fractions. Nothing but 1 by 6, 1 by 7, 1 by 15, like this. If the in the given fraction, if the numerator is 1, those are called what? Unit fractions. Next one is about standard fraction. Standard or lowest form of the fraction. This one called as a standard or lowest form. Nothing but the numerator and denominator having only one as a common factor. Nothing but co-primes as a factor. Those are called a standard form. Suppose I am taking 2 by 10. 2 by 10. So 2 for 2, 1 and 2 are the factors. For 10, 1, 2, 5 are the factors. So we are getting here one factor. No, getting two factors. So these are not the standard form of the given fraction. Now what I am doing? 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. I did the cancellation. 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. Now compare here 1 by 5. For 1 we are having only 1 as a common factor. For 5, 1 and 5. So we got here 1 as the common factor. If the numerator and denominator have the common factor as 1, that is called the lowest form of the fraction or standard form of the fraction. Suppose I am taking here 3 by 7. So these are prime numbers. So these prime numbers having only 1 as a common factor. So other than that we can't get any factors. So yes sir, 3 by 5 is the standard form of the given fraction. Suppose 10 by 30 I am taking. Okay, so is the cancellation possible here? Yes sir. 10 1s are 10, 10 3s are 30. Nothing but what we got here? 1 by 3. Yes sir, 1 by 3 having only 1 as a common factor. So nothing but this is the lowest form of the fraction. Nothing but this is the standard form of the fraction. So these are different types of the fractions. So again, once again we will recall this one. Fraction. Fraction means what part of a whole. So we observed some examples and we understood that one. And different types of fraction we saw here: proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fractions, like fractions, unlike, equivalent, unit, and standard form of the fractions. Okay, I hope you got it. Thank you so much.